This is section 5.6, inverse trig derivatives. Now, if you didn't watch the introduction video, then you're going to miss out on some really cool stuff. But if you did watch it, then you should already have these copied down, so you don't have to recopy them. But if you didn't watch it, you're not only missing out some really cool proof, but then you don't have these, so let's go ahead and copy these down anyways. So these are just four brand new formulas we're going to use to find derivatives, so it's just a matter of applying the derivative definitions and whatnot. So first thing is find the derivative of sine inverse of x squared. Note that arc sine and sine inverse are equivalent ways of writing the same thing. You would know that if you watched the introduction video. So I'm just going to apply the formula. Now all these are written with the chain rule kind of already in mind, the chain rule being the u prime. So this formula is, I would say, chain rule is already incorporated into it. So for this one, y prime is just going to be the square root of 1 minus the argument squared, so 1 minus, in this case, it's x squared, so it's going to be x squared squared, and it's going to be with u prime up on top, this u prime being x squared, so the derivative of that is going to be a 2x. And then it's just a matter of simplifying, so it's going to be 2x, and it's going to be the square root of 1 minus x to the 4. And that's it. That's the derivative. Not much more you can simplify to that, so that is all. For number 2, to find the derivative of this, I have to use the product rule because I'm multiplying this times that. So g prime of t is going to be the product rule, which says keep this the same, so 1 plus t squared. The derivative of arctangent is u prime over 1 plus u squared. In this case, I just have t, so it's going to be 1 over 1 plus t squared. Second half of the product rule is going to be keep arctangent the same, and it's going to be times the derivative of 1 plus t squared, so it's going to be 2t. Notice on this side I have 1 plus t squared times 1 over 1 plus t squared, so this reduces nicely, so this just becomes 1. So my simplified answer is 1 plus 2t arctangent of t, and that's my answer. There really isn't any tricks or anything too difficult. I guess maybe the difficult part is finding a way to memorize these. What I typically did, what I did is I memorized these two on the left, the arc sine and arctangent, and then just remembered that if I had an O in my initial equation, then it was the same derivative, only now it was negative. So arc cosine is just the negative of arc sine. Arc cotangent is the negative of arctangent. So the O's is what I focused on as far as the derivatives go. Memorizing one, and I would get the other. So I literally cut my work in half just by memorizing the little O trick. That was my trick. If you have a different one, you're free to use it. You don't have to use mine, but it's something I thought that might be helpful. And that is all for this video.